All right, Fit Fam, how is it going, y'all? It is Coach Paul coming back at you, fam, with another Trainer Tip Tuesday. All right, for today's edition, today's topic and subject, we're going to be discussing the kettlebell cleans. All right, so with that kettlebell clean action, this is a you can say high dynamic, explosive movement as we are involving major muscle groups within our lower half. We're involving our quads, we're involving our hamstrings, our glutes there. We're using an oxidative system, so meaning that we're going to tax those lungs out a lot as well. We're actually be using some upper body, some back. We'll get some shoulders in there. The biceps get taxed, the triceps slightly get taxed there. Kettlebell clean is a overall total body movement that is meant to help spike the heart rate, but as well to involve more than one muscle group. So when we do that, we call that a compound exercise. So it's just meaning you're gonna involve in more than one major muscle group here. We have tons of them that's gonna be involved here, right, fam? So I want to start with the basis of this kettlebell clean. All right, so this is a great movement to knock out to help perform your athletic performance or even just performance period, whether you're inside, outside the gym, whether you gotta pick up something from the ground, you gotta quickly bring that up over our shoulder. Think about for anyone actually, you gotta get that case of water, we gotta get that bag of grocery, we gotta get, if you're out in the garden or whatnot, you gotta get that bag of soil. There's things you gotta really pick up, to get from that bottom half and come up nice and quick and toss it on that shoulder. So this clean can actually help you out outside of here, fam. All right, so to go into the clean as far as our mechanics of this, from a side-facing view at first there, fam. So when I have this kettlebell, I'm gonna start off relatively light here and keep it right there. All right, so on the kettlebell clean, all right, there's gonna be a hinging of the hips. So that means that my hips are gonna be shooting back like so, all right? But also, want to keep this posture. So I'm maintaining a neutral spine as I drop down into my hips. This kettlebell is going to be aligned, okay, just slightly at the front of you can say aligned with the base of my shoes, the baseline right at the front. Now, I'm going to sit it back, that hinge, and then I'm going to slightly squat this down. From this position right here, now I'm going to draw those shoulders back. If you take them in that bottom position, you're coming up. Think about that deadlift. We're hinging, we squatted, traditional deadlift there. All right, so that hinge with a slight dip of the hips there. All right, so this is the basis of your kettlebell clean. Now, from that position, when you shoot those hips forward, you want to use that momentum to drive down, right? Use that momentum to bring this kettlebell up. You're going to catch and transition those hands underneath those handles. All right, so again, you want to make sure that we're using this lower half, not the upper body, to perform that clean action. So again, you're going to set up your feet. They're going to be slightly wider in the hip, slightly wider in the shoulder, maybe a line just outside, right, or inside, depending on your anatomy. Again, I want to make sure that I'm going to brace my core. Breathe it in, sink it down to my hips. I'm going to explosion pop up. Exhale from there. Breathe that in, exhale from there. Now if you can advance this movement to the toes there. What that does is, it helps break momentum, it helps alleviate that tension on the legs, or actually the knees, catching bottom half, using that power from our hips. Now, from that front facing view on our kettlebell cleans, all right, I want to really emphasize the concept from that front facing, even the side facing view. If you saw with an upper body, you don't want to round out here, flatten that back out, pull back. Think about somebody just threw some cold water on you, boom, whoa, what's going on there, right? Cold water gets on your back, boom, oh man, all right? Automatically, whew. So think about that. We're here, someone threw cold water. Oh, okay, it's cold, 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 cold. Now, we want to pop up those hips there, make those hot. Boom, catching underneath. And those handles, again, want to add a slight squat action. You add a slight squat action, but be sure that you sit it back and not per se when you come up, let the knees come forward. You want to catch in a soft squat for that clean. From that front facing view there, fam, so you can see the alignment of my feet there. Again, my legs are going to be slightly wider than hip, just outside my shoulders. Toes slightly pointed out there. Again, I'm hinging at the hips, bracing my core, cold water, chest up from here, and as I explosively come up, flipping those hands. You see I lead with the elbows right here. You get to about chest level, it's a switch of the hands. And then adding that squat in there, soft squat, soft catch. Just like so. Boom. There we go. Be sure that if you need to reset your feet there, you can reset your feet, whether in or narrow. Each of those movements there, that kettlebell clean. But once you really think about, it's all in the legs. Drive down to that floor. Think about that squat jump. So that kettlebell was there, all momentum, catching by the handles. All right, fam, I hope that helps you out. The kettlebell cleans there, keeping in mind that you're using your legs, not per se using your upper body. You want that momentum from that lower half. Let me know what you think there, fam. Have fun, be safe. Let's knock it out.